what's up you guys, After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Roswell, New Mexico. This is Season 3, Episode 3. Let's get into the episode.
How's the novel?
I haven't been able to find the inspiration to finish it.
And your heart?
Still ticking? Thanks to you.
Not gonna tell her.
I should go.
Yeah, no, of course.
It's good to see you. Those are tickle.
Good to see you too, Mike Evans.
Firefighters are still struggling to contain the wildfires in Lincoln National Forest. Dozens of fires are
What was that about?
devastating hundreds of acres in New Mexico forest land.
I might just like
Firefighters working throughout the night
stupid.
at the flames. While some fires are close to complete containment, other fires are still largely uncontrolled.
How else am I like him?
Well, abilities are passed down genetically, but they aren't predictable. You should be careful, son. You might break your cage.
I could kill you right now. Take your heart and save Max.
Then you'd be just like your dad.
I mean, look, hang on. He just called him son, right? I know there can be like a form of endearment, but also like...
Your mother was mining.
Don't talk about my mother.
Like, I know Lionel called everyone son in Smallville. How did you not know your entire life that you couldn't be burned?
You're still here?
Yeah, I seem to have lost track of time going through the old files.
You should take a break. Get some fresh air. Look at the sky.
I'm sorry, I was under the impression you wanted me to do my job.
Deep Sky was established to explore the untapped potential that lies within us all and the universe itself. Our goal is to ask the questions that no one else has ever bothered to.
Why'd you hire me then?
We think you have the potential to do what your predecessors never could. Gaze into the abyss until the abyss gazes back.
And then what? Ask the abyss what the machine does?
Your father only understood the world in absolutes. You two were never headed in the same direction.
You knew him.
I knew he wanted answers. And since the extent of what we know about the machine is that it turns on every 47 days, that can mean only one thing. Our approach is flawed. So if you want a chance at solving this mystery, you need to start by asking the right questions.
Which are what, exactly?
If I asked them, they wouldn't be your questions now, would they?
You said you had another vision.
Yeah, I wanted us all together. Alex and Michael aren't responding, and Kyle is, with Liz.
Yeah, I ran into her last night.
Why wouldn't you tell me that?
Because I'm too busy trying to solve this puzzle to save us all. So, tell me there's something new.
Right, that's what okay. I understand what the board was for now.
This is where the funeral takes place.
Okay. Well, in that case, who do we know that would have a funeral here?
Someone who wouldn't be caught dead in a church.
Who died?
We know that Alex is covering up the murder, which implies that it's alien related, right?
Which could mean that you tried to heal the victim and left one of your infamous handprints.
Or the victim is an alien.
Or an alien committed the crime.
Let's just stick to the evidence here. Mom and Dad would have their funerals at a church. What about the Ortecos?
Ortecos are muy católicos.
So that just leaves Michael.
Well, what do I win? Cash prize? Or is it just an untimely death?
Sit down, Garrett. All right, I lost a lot of brain cells over this one. You're gonna let me finish. Now listen. During the vision, I saw sunflowers and they were placed across a casket.
That's because Sanders and I are growing those for the garden festival this year.
I also heard a song. It was like doo doo.
It's called Canción Mixteca.
How do you know that?
Aside from it playing at my funeral, Sanders hums it all the time. He learned it when he was a kid, helping out in the pecan fields.
Well, then it's Sanders.
Is there anything else that can get us closer to a suspect?
It was a guy.
It's gonna be Sanders.
Said if the sheriff's department had responded the day that he filed the complaint, then none of this would have happened. But
Some good news. I think I saw snow on someone's shoulder, so maybe we have some time.
Okay, that is good. So that's a couple months.
You know what? Don't worry about it, DeLuca. Lightning has set most of New Mexico on fire anyways. At least, your boy's gonna go out in flames.
Not true though.
Go to the station, pull some files, see if I can find a complaint that matches that description.
Are you hoping to extract Noah's DNA from charcoal?
My coworker at GenRx reminded me that bacterial endospores can withstand even the most extreme environmental conditions, and he did it with rum.
Please tell me you brought some.
I just gotta get this underneath a microscope.
If the spores are there, then I can crack them open and create new brain tissue from the core. I hope.
If the Fireball Lab can't stop the great Liz Orteco, what could you possibly need me for?
Then we built this place together, so, you know, he might see something that I don't.
Or you want to compare the proteins in these spores to the unique healing properties found in a certain someone's DNA.
I spent months studying Max's cells. I just want my research back, and all I would need is just a microgram of his blood.
If you need Max's blood, you need to ask him yourself. You know that, right?
Yes, of course I do.
He's got some integrity.
I don't know why I'm so upset. You're afraid that you're not doing enough. Excuse me. You really know how to hit where it hurts, don't you?
I don't know where that came from, but I don't think that
Has everyone?
It's an empathy stone.
Hey, can you hang on to this?
No, I can't be in the middle of YouTube and just...
Please, you said you wanted to see this through.
This isn't what I meant. Liz is going to hate me, and she's also going to hate you, but you're going to be dead, so what do you care? Whoa. Have you been mainlining acetone?
Just for a couple weeks. But a couple days ago, it stopped working. My heart is racing. I can't eat. I can't sleep.
Can't think straight? Any vertigo?
Yeah.
All signs of late-stage heart failure.
Okay, cool.
You have to talk to Liz.
No, I can't. It is not safe for her to be here.
Is there something else going on?
If I told you I had a clone.
I'm in a nightmare. There's another you? How? Yep, I don't even want to know.
I can't explain it, but the last few days I felt this, like this pull, but it just keeps getting worse.
So you're saying the person you have locked up is just trying to draw you to him like some alien Pied Piper?
I don't know, man. Okay, I can't explain it. But can you make it stop? I need to solve this murder, but this is making me crazy.
Yeah, and you're making me crazy. That you kept a healthy duplicate of you locked up for a year when I've been exhausting myself, spending every free minute trying to search for anything to fix your heart. Look, why would you keep this a secret?
Because it is not safe, okay? He is a liability.
I'm your doctor, Max. I should have been the exception. You could have at least given me a fighting chance at saving you.
I'm not asking you to save me.
No, you're just asking me to stand by and watch as you destroy yourself. And Liz!
I am trying not to destroy Liz. Do you have something stronger than acetone?
I've done everything I could for you. The only way to save you now is if that clone is a healer too. Or if he gives you the heart right out of his chest. I'll give you the best modern medicine has to offer. And now hold on to your damn letter.
What is this? And why does it make me cry? I asked Michael, and he said he got it from you.
The turquoise, well, it's an amplifier. It vibrates at the same frequency we do.
And this ET tuning fork ended up in the New Mexican desert. How exactly?
It was that night in 47. Our ship was breaking apart before we even hit the ground. And the chemicals it spewed, it killed cattle. It made the cactus flowers bloom, but then it turned that little stone into something else entirely.
What does it do?
It boosts our abilities.
So what is my ability? Depression?
No, you really haven't figured it out yet? I mean, can't you sense when something is off? Emotional shifts in other people? You're an empath.
CW and its empaths.
Gregory. Hi.
I consider not helping you because you are a strong woman.
No, you can lift my keg anytime.
Then you can let me help you pour beers from it too.
I cannot let you do that.
So either I can stay here and help you, or I can go home to cold pizza. DeLuca, I'm a sad, sad man.
Oh, well, sad, sad man. You can get boxes out of my truck.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a powerful ability. Empathy. Probably could fix whatever's got you, Max, and Michael at a sink.
What does this have to do with Max and Michael?
Everything. Those boys are pulling away. I know. It feels unnatural. Painful, even. If you'd like, I can teach you how to separate.
No. Teach me how to fix it.
You can't. I have to choose to come back to you.
Tell me more about my ability.
Well, there was a time when the dictator had your mother and I as prisoners. As an empath, she could target people's weaknesses, warn him of their strengths. She told me empathy is about acknowledging what's yours and what isn't. It's like a candle. What makes it burn?
The wick.
Exactly. So when you see the flame, find the wick. Find the source.
Hey, you want to tell me why I was just stung by a bee?
I don't bring my bees to public events, but my guess you probably stepped on some nettle.
He's right, Jordan. I'm in there stinging nettle all around here.
Nah, I saw a bee. Mean one.
You got a permit for this booth?
They don't need one. It's a city event. We're all asked to be here.
Gregory Maines. Yeah, I remember you. We went to school together. You were the kid who cried over that dead bird.
You were the kid who smashed his head in.
What do you want, Jordan?
Oh, well, we're just a group of concerned citizens looking out for our fellow townsfolk.
Funny thing about concerned citizens, they always seem to be white men with guns.
Jordan, seriously? Let's go. Whose side are you on, Lo?
Why is there gonna be sides?
Being an ass. Y'all enjoy your movie. Later, Wyatt. Sorry about all that. Really.
Yeah, I think it's time someone go to the sheriff and complain about those idiots.
If the sheriff's department had responded the day that he filed the complaint, then none of this would have happened.
How long has this been going on?
Oh, in America, I say about 250 years.
He means with the Roswell regiment, Bert.
Sheriff Valenti shut that down.
Yeah, she tried. It just hit pause. It's been pretty obvious over the last few months that Valenti was gonna lose the election. Now that she's gone, those clowns are back to what they're good at. Harassing people that don't look like them.
Yeah, and it wasn't Wyatt leading the charge this time. It's Jordan Bernhardt.
The mayor's son?
Word is the mayor and our new sheriff are old golf buddies.
Fill this out and give it back to me, but me only, okay? We'll take care of this. Seems your vision is pointing more and more to the long grudge between Michael and Wyatt.
Yeah, add Jordan to the mix, you got a recipe for disaster.
I should warn Michael.
Good luck. Got a lot of hard conversations ahead of you. I saw Liz. Couldn't lie to her.
Why did you keep this from me?
You just found out Max is dying, and instead of asking him why he's been hiding it from you, you came here to yell at me?
He has doctor-patient confidentiality. Yeah, confidentiality.
I am not afraid. I am furious at him. He made me believe that I was capable of anything, of being anyone, and then he took it away when he burned it all down.
You used his DNA without telling him. Max didn't put you here. You did, when you decided to put science above everything else. Success at any cost has a cost, and you never stopped to consider it.
Interesting that he's on Max's side here.
Forever, if you want, but you can't run from yourself. Eventually, you'll have to take responsibility for the things that you've done to the people you love.
All I ever wanted was to save lives.
That doesn't make it right. I can't keep doing this, letting you and Max and everyone pull me into things that I didn't ask for. If you want something from Max, ask Max, not me.
That's fair.
And while you're at it, ask him about his other secret, the one out in the desert.
Oh, man, feeling
I miss the drive-ins.
nostalgic about the good old days?
This was Dad's favorite family activity. Little popcorn.
Little xenophobia about aliens. If you miss them, we can go egg the statue in the town square.
Speaking of, how are you holding up?
Yeah, you know, most days I can rationalize that I killed a bad man. But some days I remember that man was my father.
You seem to be doing better than you were a few months ago. Does it happen to have anything to do with my dream girl, Maria DeLuca?
Oh,
please say yes. I have been waiting for you two to fall in love since high school.
God, you know, I can be myself around her, and that is rare for remains, man. But somehow I don't think that's what you wanted to talk about.
Well, I left the Air Force. Full honors. I got an opportunity. I took it. But it's been one day, and I already just...
Scared you made a mistake.
My new boss suggested that I solve a potential matter of national security by looking up at the sky, and then he brought up Dad.
Wait, they knew each other?
Couldn't have been well. My first assignment was to stop thinking like my father.
Well, he's kind of right, though. I mean, think about it, Alex. I mean, why'd you join the Air Force?
To get away from him, to get control of my
Well,
life.
then you should have joined the Navy, or the Marines, or even the Army. And when you joined the Air Force, you were following in his footsteps. My advice, you left the service, so you take off the uniform.
And do what? Look at the sky?
Stop listening to Dad's voice in your head and start listening to your own.
Look, you're gonna figure it out. All right, just be patient.
Thanks.
We heard your snitch to the cops about us. We ain't gonna stand by and let you destroy our town anymore.
These guys are the ones wearing the fucking...
Let's talk.
Want to talk if you never listen.
Damn it!
Oh, maybe if you guys stopped hitting each other, you wouldn't need 4 guys to commit one hate crime.
Walk away.
I wish I could. That's just not really who I am. Hit me, because I really want to hit you back.
Michael?
Small town, Karen. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again real soon.
So I'm trying to save your life, and you try to get yourself killed?
What is going on with you, Michael?
It does not matter. I'm dying anyway.
No, you're not, because we can still find a way to change this.
Oh, maybe I don't want to change it. Maybe I deserve it. You ever think of that, Max?
The source.
Think of yourself, Michael. You don't deserve to die.
He told you something?
Who did?
No, I know that self-loathing is kind of your thing, but this is different. You're ashamed. You think that you're a monster.
Because I am. I am the heir to an evil dictator, okay? Monster's in my blood.
You finished the cage?
2 days ago, we pulled him out. This morning, I nearly slit his throat.
What are you talking about, Michael?
The dictator. I'm his son. Apparently, I have a temper.
What did he tell you?
What we've always known. I'm the tyrant, you're the savior. I saw your car. Wanted to give you this turquoise. It resonates with our tech. I don't know why, but I do know that if any alien mysteries come around, I won't be here to play Hardy Boys. I'm getting murdered.
Michael Guerin going down without a fight? I don't believe it.
Well, you always did see the violence in me, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
I could never do the right thing. Turns out neither could my father.
How do you know that?
It doesn't matter. He was a killer. Genocidal maniac, actually.
Wow, you must have loved that. You've been looking for proof that you were worthless your whole life.
What can I say? I had a hunch.
Look, if you're your father, then I'm mine. Which means I have a lot of torturing to do before the end of the night, so excuse me.
It's not the same.
No, it is. I hate to break it to you, Guerin, but there's not some special set of rules that applies just to you. You decide who you are. If you give up, it is on you.
That's got a good point.
Wait. In Maria's vision, I say that I'm covering up a murder, right?
Yeah.
It's not you.
You can't know that.
Yes, I can. If it were you, I would not cover it up. I would burn the entire world down first. My dad was wrong about most things, but he was right about one. Ever since 47, this town has been at the center of a story that's bigger than any one of us. My dad thought that if he could just find out what the story was really about.
He could control it.
Yeah, but he couldn't. So he made it an enemy to fight. He made his whole life a fight. Everything, everyone was just something to charge through. But this machine, we cannot charge through it to get the answer.
So how do you propose we get one?
Well, we start with the basics. Is it built for good or for evil?
You finally come. I didn't have a choice. I can't eat. I can't sleep. Only thing I can do is think about coming here and talking to you. Why? Because we're connected, you and I. When your siblings pulled me out of the pod, it solidified the invisible tether between us. But it didn't start with them. It started with the consul at the fair. When I awoke, so did you. I wanted to stop because you want to be with them. You have to ask yourself, have you ever truly felt connected to them? You have a decision to make. I choose them. I choose her. The woman who built your failing heart. You love her, don't you? Hey, I pushed her away because of you. Because of whatever this is. Make it stop. Set me free. I can't. It's not some power. It can't be quelled by my luxurious accommodations. When Nora and Louise stole a piece of me to build you, They treated the wound so deep, it can only be healed when we are together. Apart, we are weak. Alone, we are dead. But together... No! I don't need you. For years, I've been fine. I can choose. You can't! Unless you accept who you really are, you will always suffer. You know that. You are broken.
Fires must be getting closer. Ash is thicker than usual.
I thought it was snow in my vision.
It's ash.
Maria! We're out of time. The church is on fire. We can't use the funeral home to narrow down the victim in your vision. We can't eliminate anyone as a potential murder victim.
I've lost all ambition. Dad?
The goal I'm dreaming of, believe.
Alrighty, well that was Roswell, New Mexico, Season 3, Episode 3. I'm blanking, I don't know what to say. Well, he's been released. He's escaped. People took accountability. Very good. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.